Guys, I'm Kate Simsley and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we're building a multi-family Tudor home in Winton Park. So this home is two exact houses. I guess they're like townhouses, and each of them has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And you're going to watch it come together. It's pretty quick. Like, I cut a ton of footage out. It does come together pretty quickly. And I think that you'll be happy with the results. I am, so hopefully you will be too. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, a like. It helps me out and it just makes me happy. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as there are more videos and more content to come. But for now, you're going to watch this one come together. This was built recently. I actually just built it a couple of days ago. And it comes together. It's pretty simple and easy, like, to you. I fiddled with it a lot, and it took me a long time. My favorite part of this house is the actual lot. I, created a very fun lot for the families that would live here. So this is meant to be obviously, a for-rent build. So it's 2 separate units. However, I did upload it to the gallery, and it is on there. You can get it. It's up there as Multi-Family Tudoe. You can find it. My name on there is Kate Simsley, just like here on YouTube. Best way to find this or any of my builds, however, is using the hashtag K8Simsley. But I uploaded this as just a residential. I didn't set it as a residential rental. Now, the reason I did that, listen, this for rent pack, I love it. I love that we can now build multifamily homes and they're functional. However, uploading them as multifamily homes stresses me out. Like, it really, really stresses me out. And so for this one, I opted to simply upload it as a normal residential. If you wanted to turn it into a rental, which obviously you will, because it's literally 2 separate houses, you can do that. But it really bothers me and stresses me out to do it. I've seen a lot of people upload things and the apartment is empty and things are missing and things are wrong or it's not set up right. And so I opted for this one, just to upload it as a normal residential, and you can turn it into residential rentals. I don't know if that's a problem. If it is, let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the whole uploading it as a rental. I think with ones like this, where it's very obvious which apartment is which, like townhouses, for example, uploading it as a normal residential is fine. If it's more confusing, which I do have 2 other for rent builds coming out shortly, and one of them is really big, and the apartments are pretty confusing because some of them are bigger than others, and they're all different sizes and different shapes. I think that one I might upload as a rental, but when they're straightforward like this one, I think uploading it as simply residential, it's easier for me, way less stressful. I panic, and it's so much thinking and so much fiddling and so much changing and so many damn loading screens that I couldn't do it. Regardless, if you want to, it's available. But yeah, so, okay, like I said, it's 3 bedrooms on each side. They're literally exactly the same. I do them both at the same time, side by side. So this is a little hard to watch. There's a lot of jumping around, bouncing, flipping. I did try to cut out a lot of it, but a fair amount was left in. So I'm not going to do that anymore. From now on, if I'm building more than 1 apartment, I'm literally just going to show 1 at a time, or do 2 separate videos or something. Because that was too much. There's too much flipping around and jumping around, and no, I don't even know what to say. It's a lot. But yeah, I love the for rent pack. I love not so much the pack, but the abilities it gave us as builders to create apartments and different styles of homes is fabulous. I absolutely despise the process of uploading them to the gallery. I think it's ridiculous. I hate it. I actually hate it. However, the fact that I can upload it to the gallery, that makes me happy. The reason I don't like it, and the main reason that I don't like uploading them to the gallery, is because, okay, if I set this as a residential rental, it asks how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms, right? But it doesn't ask for each unit. So, when you see it on the gallery, I always put how many bedrooms and bathrooms in total. And then, in game, I set each apartment, each unit for the amount that it has. but it doesn't show you that on the gallery. So like you have to put it in the description, and then you want to make sure that there isn't people in the apartments, because then if you upload and there's people in there, then they're empty and you can't see the stuff in there. And so it is very confusing to do. It's stressful. It's a lot of loading and unloading and testing and checking and double checking, and it's too much stress. But like I said, I love that I can do it. I just wish that on the gallery it would say 2 units. Unit 1, this many bedrooms. Unit 2, this many bedrooms. And you could set like everything you wanted for each separate unit, just like you do in the game for the gallery. Like I want you to be able to download it, and it's already set up all as an apartment, and it tells you how many bedrooms each is. What if you got an apartment building and you want an apartment building that some are 2 bedrooms and some are 1 bedrooms? Well, I can't put that on there. Like I could say it in the description, but when I upload it, let's say there were 3 apartments, 2 of them were 2 bedrooms, 1 was a 1 bedroom. I have to upload it and either say 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom, or say 5 bedrooms or whatever. And it's very, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. And then really, if you think about it, okay, if we can upload these as apartments, why can't we upload our Sam My Tudoe ones? Like, why do they have to be uploaded to rooms? If this is in the game, it is now a part of the game. It should apply to the whole game. I don't get it. It doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, it stresses me out. And so for this one, I literally uploaded it just as a residential. And yeah, if you want to switch it, or not switch it, if you wanted to add it so that there are different apartments, you can do that. But yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't put myself through it. Honestly, like if you're not a builder, you don't understand the level of stress in uploading to the gallery. Like Sims 4 Gallery, it is way behind the times. Like that's the only way I can explain it. The way things are done in this game for sharing content is still stuck in 2014. Like that's when it originated and that's what it feels like. It's just not up to the standards that could be. There's potential. Like even the gallery itself, it's an amazing tool. However, I think it should be set up more like, I don't know, a social networking site, if that makes sense. And it's not. Like every time I load into the gallery, whether it's online or in-game, I'm seeing the same builds on the main page. But why is that? Why are they not constantly changing? Like it should be a feed, just like say on Facebook, for example, or on Instagram, where it's ever evolving and constantly changing. It's fine to have like the Max's favorites on the front somewhere, but like why can't there be a bunch of things? Like maybe there is, and I just don't follow enough people because I like really follow I think I follow like 2 people on the gallery. I don't use the gallery that often, so I just don't follow people. But I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it could be better. Like I said, it's a great tool. I'm glad we have it and I appreciate it. I just feel like there are a lot of missed opportunities, especially when it comes to seeing content you wouldn't normally see. Like I want to see builds that maybe I don't follow the creator, but I just want to see them because like I went on Instagram, I'm always seeing stuff because other people liked it or they shared it or whatever. And I think that it should be that way as well. I think that there should be better notification if somebody comments on your upload. I think that there should be more interaction. Like it should be more like a social media site. That's just how I feel. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the gallery. Like I would love to know what you think. But for me, like I said, I like it as a tool. But I really feel like it misses the mark in a number of ways, and there are a lot of missed opportunities with it. Anyway, so here you saw the kitchens came together. I did the tile. I used the new tiling, and I chose black and white. The reason I did that, I looked into Tudors just to get like an idea of the history. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. The interior of this is nothing like a Tudor. But one thing that it did say, it said that the exterior was always black and white. Like that's the original Tudors were like black timber and white. And that's what they were. And I guess that thought was in my head and it carried over into here. So I did black and white tiling. and there is a lot of black and white on the main floor. In the upper level, it's not like that at all. Like, it doesn't match in any way, shape, or form. But I did do that down here, and I thought, I like that tile. It's super cute. The new tiles we got are amazing, and I used them here, and I think it turned out pretty good. I like it. There is an area down here. I didn't put a washer and dryer, however you can if you do download this. You can add a washer and dryer, but I put the hot water tank and electrical panel in this little room just off the kitchen. I don't really show it. You'll see it in the, I don't even think you see it in the screenshots. You'll kind of see it as we're moving around, but it's literally just got the hot water tank and the electrical panel, but you could easily put like a stackable washer and dryer in there if you really wanted. I just did not do it for you. But it all comes together, and the kitchen is just like a little galley kitchen. It's got the eating kitchen, which is not really fitting to a Tudor. They would have probably, it would depend if they had money or not. Like, if the person had money, they'd have a formal dining room, and if not, then nothing in this house really works. I looked into Tudors, like I said, and they originate like in the 15th century. And there's a few interesting things I did not know. First of all, Tudors they had dirt floors. They didn't have flooring back then. They had dirt floors and carpets. Well, they were a thing, and rich people would have carpets. They didn't go on the floor. They would hang them on the wall. Your carpets were dirt floors. Or your carpets, what am I saying? Your floors were dirt. They were not flooring. And so cleaning them was impossible. What they did, they would put like straw or reeds on the floor, and then as they got dirty, they would just replace them with new ones. And I thought that was pretty neat, but we can't, well, I could have done it here. I mean, we do have that floor hay, but I didn't because that's weird. Sorry, if you have a dirt floor, I don't know how you do it. I would freak out. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere anymore. I'm assuming somewhere it probably is. But I couldn't do it. I get mad enough. Look, where I live, the highway is directly behind my house. Like, it's right behind me. And I get so much dust and sand in my house from, I guess, the highway, like, propels it to my house. And it drives me insane. Like, you can sweep 100 times and you'll still get sand. It's insane. So I couldn't handle a dirt floor, needless to say. Another thing I learned that was actually super interesting, windows. Glass was super expensive back in the 15th century. Like, it was very expensive. And so if people had glass windows in their Tudor homes, for example, they took them with them when they moved. I wish I was kidding. Rip the window out of the wall and take it with you. I know there are places where, like, when you move, you take your kitchen, so they can take the cabinets, the fridge, the sink, everything. Not here, thank goodness, because that's crazy. But there are places that they do. But the windows, like, can you even imagine pulling your window out of your wall and taking it with you? I don't know. But I guess glass was really expensive, and so that is what they used to do. And I thought that was kind of neat and interesting and very strange. Like, we say strange. It wasn't strange then, but it is nowadays. Like, windows are still expensive, don't get me wrong, but not so expensive that I feel the need to pull them out of the wall and take them with me. And then, if you can take them out of the wall and take them with you, are they even that effective? Like, do they have drafts? Are you freezing all the time? Like, how does this work? It's very strange. Sometimes I wish, like, I could travel back in time and, like, see how it was, because it just fascinates me. I don't know. The world was so different, and it was so different way back then, but even not that long ago. Like, not that long ago, the world was so different. I'm kind of old, and I actually remember what it was like when, like, the internet really was not a big thing at all. I remember when the internet literally had, like, the Encyclopedia Britannica and some government stuff on it, not much else. There was a couple of weird, like, chat rooms. I remember chat rooms. I remember ICQ. Like, I'm old. I'm sorry, but I am. Anyway, my whole point here was that the world changes all the time, and it's really quick, and it's so weird to me. And then, depending where you are in the world, it changes at different times, and they do different things, and it's so neat. It's so weird. Like, we all live in these little tiny bubbles, but there's, like, entire other bubbles outside of our bubble that we know nothing about, and it's fascinating. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on about this. Like, to be honest with you, no. This house, you're watching it. It's coming together really quick. We're already upstairs into the bedroom. So in the bedrooms up here, Okay, I put a bedroom with one single bed, and then the other bedroom has two single beds, and then there's a room with the double beds. I was imagining in my head that it is teenagers or older children and the parents that live in this house. As you saw in the backyard, I added a basketball net. I put pools. Each house has a pool. And then there's a huge area at the back with a basketball net. I originally had wanted to put like a playground and a sandbox and whatnot, and I had started to. Then the basketball net idea came to me and it took up the space perfectly. And I ended up putting that there, and I think it looks really cute back there, and it separates it. This is a really big lot, and so it worked really well to separate the areas, and I thought that was good. But each house does have a pool. You've also got like a place to eat. There's a couple of garden planters in the backyards that I add in off camera. You're not going to see that. You do see them in the screenshots. But yeah, it's a good yard. I like the yard. It's my favorite part. Even the little walkway at the front, it makes me happy. But it's a huge lot, and I probably could have put so much more stuff on here, but I didn't. I don't know why. We went through everything. It was really quick. You saw the living room. Like I said, inside, it wouldn't really work for a Tudor, like at all. Realistically, the photos that I saw of Tudors, like old Tudors, we don't have anything in the game that would work. So I just opted to use what I wanted to use. In the living room, I did try to make it look like the furniture was a little bit older, but it's not really. But up here, I just kind of did what I normally do with bedrooms, and they're bright, they're colorful, and they're fun. I did put a computer up here in the hall, and the master bedroom is up here. There's one bathroom. I probably could have added another. But that's about it. After the master, we go outside for like a minute, and then we're done, and we're going to jump into screenshots. And that's about it. Like I said, it's on the gallery. It's up there, and the best way to find it is hashtag K8Simsley. But I do always put the information in the description below, so you can get it that way if you want to get it on the online gallery, or it shows you the hashtag and my username and whatnot. I am on there as K8Simsley. That's where I am everywhere, and I actually use the hashtag K8Simsley everywhere. So I'd love to see you wherever you are. Anywhere. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, Twitter, you name it. You can find me. If you search hashtag K8Simsley, something will come up and I'll be there. But yeah, I don't know. I really have nothing else to say. My life is boring, and it's freezing cold where I live. Like, it's super freezing cold to the point that I'm not going outside. I don't care what happens. I'm not doing it. It was like bitterly Arctic cold out there. So that's not happening. So I'm just hiding in my house, and I have no life, and I'm just going to build and make videos, and that's it. I don't have anything to tell you because I have no life. I will say I went out this weekend for the first time in like many moons, and it was amusing to see what it's like when people go out at night. It's interesting, and it is never going to happen again until I'm 80, and then when I'm 80, I'll go out and I don't know, cause a scene and, I don't know, get drunk or something and get arrested. I don't know. But I decided that it's not for me because it's a lot of work and it's too much effort and there's too many people out there and I don't like it. But I'm going to go and I'm not going to ramble anymore because I have nothing to say. We're going to jump into screenshots and you can listen to music and look at pictures. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and have a spectacular day. Bye!
Forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright. Gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his so he can't mind his own. I'm blessed like that, 'cause I feel good in my skin. I don't need a